I mean, that's thanks to Raffi, a lot of that.
Absolutely.
Because, see, Raffi had been, Raffi called, when they started thinking about building, Raffi called Mario Bernardi. He thought, you guys have done the most touring. What halls in the country have made an impression? And he mentioned one hall in Regina, for example, and it was Russell Johnson.
Right.
So they went, instead of going with the company, they went with the acoustician, and the rest is history, sort of thing. But Russell, he went on to build some enormous halls after that. I remember a few times Anton and I wrote little notes saying
Anton
Kwiatkowski, yeah. We endorse Russell John. It's been great acoustics and that sort of thing. When they were building a hall in Singapore, and then of course it's Dallas and Birmingham and Britain, some great halls. And I think as I say, the Kitchener Center in the Square, I think, was Russell Johnson's turning point, where he tried some new ideas. And
particularly the stage towers, right?
The stage towers, but the resonant chamber behind, and especially the resonant chamber, which he's used in different places now. And it came together for him there.
I did a concert on one occasion with a Philharmonic choir, where we performed the Henryk Górecki Miserere, about a 30-minute a cappella piece. And we were backstage. We were behind the towers, no amplification whatsoever. No. And we sang the entire piece from back there. And it was the most phenomenal effect. It was that chamber, that resonating chamber just works so well.
It's such a great idea.
But I'm so glad that you mentioned Raffi Armenian, because I remember that whole episode so clearly. Construction took place between 78 and 79, and it followed an intense political battle as to whether the hall would be built at all. Yeah. And when it was finally decided, yes, it would be, $10 million was put aside for it. And while the political debate was still going on, it was a period of fairly high inflation rate in the country. I just recently had our first energy crisis. I think it was 73 or something like that, and so forth. In any event, $10 million in those years, critical years, was building less and less hall, you see. Yeah. And I remember how Raffi dug in his heels and he said, you can cut back on the lobby, and there wasn't going to be underground parking, and there wasn't going to be all the other accoutrements that we like to see with a concert hall. Yeah. But he said, you're not touching the interior of the hall or the stage. Yeah. And they didn't. And as a result, there is that concert hall jewel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thompson Hall has wonderful dressing rooms, fantastic lobbies, great washrooms.
The lobby is magnificent.
Yes.
I love going for a stroll all the way around it.
That's right.
A couple of times every time I'm there.
But the concert experience is lacking.
Now they did a major renovation.
That's right.
Back in about 2003, something like that, 2-3.